Good day all. Today we are going to see about a PPT on disaster management. A disaster can be defined as any occurrence that causes damage to ecology or loss of human life and resources. Classification of disasters. There are two types of disaster. One is natural disaster and other is man-made disasters. Where wind-related disasters were storm, cyclone, tornadoes, etc. Water-related or flood, cloudburst, drought, etc. Earth-related earthquakes, tsunami, landslides, etc. Where man-made disaster are accidents, industrials, and warfare things. These are made by the humans on the lack of their concentration towards the economy. So, coming to the topic of tsunami. Tsunami is a Japanese word meaning harbor wave. Tsunamis usually take place in ocean, but can also take place in large lakes. Tsunamis are giant waves that can destroy entire cities, ranges from few inches to several yards. Tsunami can be caused by violent sea wave movement associated with earthquakes, landslides, lava entering in the sea, seamount collapse. The most common causes earthquakes. You can see the graph on the left side top corner, which says that uh, what percentage can the tsunami can happen. The disturbance that displaces a large water mass from its equilibrium position can cause a tsunami. Tsunami happen most frequently in the Pacific Ocean because of large earthquake associated with zones around the Pacific Ocean basins, which are called Ring of Fire. The picture on the right shows that the landslides in the seabeds so that we can understand how an earthquake has been happening in the seabeds. If you are under a tsunami warning, at first protect yourself from the earthquake because earthquake is the main cause for the tsunami, and get to the high grounds as far as possible and be alert for the tsunamis. There may be a rise in water or in depth into the seabeds, and always listen to the emergency signals and alerts. Do not wait. Do not wait for the situation to happen. Be alert at any time. We can't forget the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. It was happened on the Sunday morning, December 26, 2004. A powerful wave of earthquake has been happened in between Indonesia. In the seabeds of 2004, Indian Ocean tsunami has been happened and also called as a Christmas Day tsunami. The magnitude of the earthquake was 9.1, which was almost 900 miles stretch, caused a huge amount of tsunami in Indian and Australian seabeds. Moving to the next topic, floods. Flood is an overflow of water that submerges the land is usually dry. There are most common and widespread natural event all over the year. Floods can be categorized as either river floods or coastal floods. Causes of floods. There are many reasons why a flood occur. They are divided into categories of causes. Flash floods. These are types of floods that occur in little no warning. Flash floods can be deadly due to rapid rise in water levels and high flow velocity of water. These are the factors that contribute to occurrence of flash floods. Rainfall, duration, surface condition, and topography. The dam failures. One of the most common reason in this country is dam failures. We are not that much conscious on dams. So at a stage when a dam has been discharged or the levers has been failed, the whole water in that dam causes a huge amount of flood, causing a lot of amount of life. Prevention from flood. If you are in a flood during the flood time, a flood is like a quick area, then you should move accordingly to that. Get information from the radio or television. Move immediately to high grounds if there is any possibility of a flash flood. Don't wait for instructions to move. If you need to evacuate, secure your home and move essential items in a proper way. Do not walk through moving water if it is above your knees. It may make you fall and you stick towards the. And the Red Cross, it's a website which gives you instructions if you are in a flooded home. It gives the basic instructions and other instructions when you have been stuck in the flood. 2015 South Indian floods, which is one of the floods which we have been witnessed so far. So it has been happened in 2015. It resulted in a heavy rainfall generated by the annual northeastern monsoon in December 2015. They affected the Coromandel coast region of the South India states of Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh. More than 500 people are killed and all over 1.8 million people have been displaced. So between 9 to 10 November 2015, overall districts in Tamil Nadu received almost 483 million of water rainfall. This has been resulted in a huge amount flood during that year. Effects of disaster: excessive loss of life, injuries due to burial of people, displacement of people making them homeless, manuring of villages, total restricting of their essential services, and loss of wildlife. To overcome these disasters, India is having a national disaster response force, which is a specialized force constituted for all the purposes or this special disaster things, which comes under the Disaster Management Act of 2005. NDRF plays a huge role during these disasters. There are 12 battalions of this NDRF in the country to rescue and use mechanisms in the country. Disaster management process is nothing but a cyclic process. We should prepare for the disaster first, we should respond for the disaster, and we should recover from that. So it's a cyclic process. Every year we will be facing some flood is the most common thing in India. So we will be facing some kind of disasters, or it may be a small state or it may be at a heavy state. We need to be at a preparation state every year. We should respond to the disaster and we should recover from that. Thank you all.